Alright guys, got my shower beer right here. It's pretty much down to its last drink. This one was from Heist Brewery, and it's called Dank Daniel. And looks like we got some stats: 5.8, 16 ounces, keep cold, drink fresh, recycle. And that's about all we're getting out of that one. It was a hazy pale ale, smooth, soft, and decent hop character. Nothing to complain about it. A good like daily driver after work type deal, or hot summer day type deal. Good easy driver pale ale. Let's crank it up a notch. We got a local guy here, Single Hill, and let's see, there it is right there, Single Hill Brewing. And we got Local Knowledge Double IPA, brewed with Citra, Lupomax, and Talus. Talus is a new one that I'm starting to see pop up more, and it's good shit. So let's give this one a go. It looks like, does it say anywhere? Probably does. I'm probably just missing it. Okay, well, I'm missing it. But it's a double IPA, so you can assume it has some ABV to it. We're going to go with the Nonic Pint here. And looks like we got a little bit of haze to it. It's not the most opaque I've ever seen, but got a little bit of haze to it. Get a look at that color right there. Got my Rubens Brews glass out of Seattle. All right. Definitely fruity. Getting a little bit of some dankness. So it's kind of reminiscent of like a West Coast IPA, but maybe not so much on the malt bill. Yeah, it's nice. It's definitely can kind of get a little bit of booze too. Alright, moving on. K-Shave Worx, The Elf Den. And this was their seasonal release in a 2-ounce puck. You can see the ingredients on the side. Nice little label. You can see it was a very smooth pour. I scooped out some, put it into the Tony Dellett 3D printed bowl. You can see I have it right here. The 3D printed bowl that was gifted to me by Marion. I already have it whipped up, so let's go ahead and get started on that. I'm using the Heritage Collection Gel Boar Knot inside of that Moon Soaps by Kent Designs brush handle. That thing is beautiful with the purple heart and maple. We're going to try to avoid this today. That is a glaring something or another. We got a ton of lather at first. I was having a hard time getting the soap off the bottom of the bowl. It was kind of tucked into all of those tall ridges. And I don't know. I didn't have that same problem yesterday. I don't know if yesterday's soap was, much softer, or if the tips on my brush in this case were much softer, but I was just having a hell of a time getting all the soap off the bottom of the bowl there and incorporated into a lather. But I just kept working it, and eventually I got it. So this will be my second use with the K-Shave Worx updated soap base. But this one I don't believe has any beer added. So I guess it'll be my first use of the base, if that makes any sense. The base without the beer additive. The scent on this one does remind me of the holidays. It's a pretty simple fragrance build. It is pine, plum, cranberry, and balsam. So you see a lot of pine and balsam when it comes to holiday scents. You see it a lot in the wintertime as well, and kind of cold weather winter scents. And then cranberry seems to get mixed in with the holidays a lot. And together, I get kind of like a pop of bright fruit. To me, I feel like more cranberry than plum, but it is a nice mixture, a nice bright fruity top. And then I feel like those green and kind of carnivorous notes from the pine and balsam really balance it out, and I like it. It just smells like a Christmas candle type deal. We're using the IBC Shavette with a feather professional blade. The IBC has been a fantastic first Shavette for me. I've really enjoyed it. Pretty much every time I've used it, I've gotten a nice shave, a comfortable shave. I'm gonna have to go around this thing. I foresee it being as irritated as it is. I foresee it causing me grief if I go right over the top of it like I did the previous 2 days. Funny enough, I didn't cut it the previous 2 days, but boy was it irritated after yesterday's shave. Looks like I'm off to a good start. I ran over something. Okay, let's squeegee some of this lather off here. I suppose with the IBC Shavette, I could just dunk it in the water, because from the reports I've heard from other people that own it, like, rusting has not been an issue. And when I'm done with my shaves, I take it apart, at least the blade clasp mechanism and the nut and whatnot. I take it apart and I rinse it all down with hot water, and then I dry it all off with the towel to the best of my abilities. So really, if I'm gonna get it submerged with water at the end anyways, it probably isn't gonna hurt anything to just dunk it in the water now to get the lather off. Right? I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. I suppose it's different than a straight because you gotta worry about the pins and everything. And whilst this does have a metal screw in there, all the parts on this are easily replaceable on the IBC website, so I'm not really worried about it. Looks like, it's funny because it was such a little bump, but that's how it goes sometimes, especially when you're drinking. So if you watch my mail call video, you'll know that I was actually sent this soap as a gift from the razor company, which is like, I was thrilled because I thought it was just a drunk purchase that I didn't remember doing. But it was actually a gift from the razor company, and it showed up to my surprise. And it's actually right up my alley. Like, I like this mix of fruity and kind of green. It really does well for me. To me, it's a candle scent, but I enjoy this blend, if you know what I mean. Particularly like balsam. I first found out that I liked balsam when I got Mammoth Soap's Huga. And I was like, man, I am like in love with this scent, you know what I mean? And I was like, what is it about this scent that I'm liking so much, you know? So I broke down the scent notes. I was like, okay, this is what this soap is consisted of. And then I came across another soap that I liked that had balsam in it and other notes. And I was like, okay, there's balsam again. And then I came across another soap, like Vespers, with balsam in it. And I was like, okay, there's balsam again. And I was like, okay, the common thread here is that balsam fir is in it over and over and over, you know, and all these fragrances that I'm really, really enjoying. So I think the balsam in conjunction with those bright fruity notes from the plum and cranberry, I think it made a very nice, almost put it in my Lancaster bowl. Don't want to do that. Okay. But it made a very nice, simple, but effective holiday scent. Let's get this against the grain going. But big thanks to the Razor Company for hooking me up with this surprise Christmas gift. Especially little old me. I really appreciate that, you know what I mean? And when I messaged the Razor Company account on Instagram and asked, did you send me a free soap? Or did I make another drunk purchase? After they got done laughing, they responded, you know, we sent you a soap. Merry Christmas. And I just thought that was such a cool gesture. And I messaged them back and I said, with or without this gift, me and a lot of people I know, I think I said me and my buddies or something like that, pretty much a good chunk of the wet shaving community is really appreciating the way that the Razor Company is doing business and handling customer service and community interaction. And I'm telling you, they are well on their way to being like the go-to wet shaving needs destination. And this is a fucking $9.99, $10 gift, you know. It's not like they showered me in freebies, although I do appreciate the recognition. But this is just a simple gift, $9.99 plus whatever shipping was. But I'll tell you what, I appreciate the gesture when we do tags on Instagram and we do shave of the day photos and the whole community interaction thing. You know, you're not consciously promoting these brands and companies, but you're you know, indirectly giving them free promo by taking shave of the day shots, posting it on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, you know what I mean? And then you gush about the ones you love and all this jazz and where you bought it from and the deal you got. You're indirectly giving them promotion, you know what I mean? And word of mouth goes a long way in the wet shaving community. And so when you kind of give back, and I'm not saying I'm some sort of fucking massive influencer, because, I mean, if you're a subscriber, you know you're one of few. So it's not like I have like some huge following, but it means a lot, you know. It means a lot to get a little bit of recognition, and gives you kind of a little bit of a push to go further and keep going. And I'll tell you what, it gets you some fucking brownie points as well. And just like I told them, you know, on that Instagram message, a lot of us think you're doing it right. And this is just kind of like another example of why, you know, we love the razor company, is because of shit like this. You know, I have no idea who all they did this for, and I suppose it doesn't matter, but any sort of give back to the razor company, or from the razor company, is brownie points with the community. And that goes for any shaving related retailer or artisan. You know, the more you interact with the community, the more the community wants to support you. And all that free promotion, you know what I mean? It's a win-win. You support the community supports you. Give back a little, and you, in return, can get a lot, you know? So, it's simpler than it sounds, you know what I mean? And I just think that the razor company's doing it right. Alright, we got some A&E Asian Plum Aftershave Splash. I don't have the matching aftershave, obviously. So I went with Asian Plum. It is not going to be the same. But it is a nice plum and tobacco fragrance that is kind of a modern classic. This was a highly sought after soap shortly after it came out. And it's very sweet, and it has that tobacco DNA that I feel like this was the soap that kind of started that trend of tobacco backbone in A&E's sense. Let's get another round. Oh, that's fucking nice stuff. Haven't used an A&E aftershave in a while, but I assure you, they are up there as one of my favorite aftershaves. Just a powerhouse. Bold and banging, baby. Okay, so that'll do it. I appreciate all the support. I appreciate all the gifts and donations to the channel. Honestly, I never thought I'd be getting shit from companies. Just from, you know, I do trades with friends, and that's about it. I never thought I would be sent like free shit from companies. It's not the first time, but I'm just saying it. I appreciate that shit. I'm thankful for it. And it's not just beneficial to me. It's beneficial to all the people that subscribe to my channel. And who knows, this shit, you know, like could end up in a giveaway. All that jazz. So, I don't know. I'm just going on and on now. Thank you guys for all the support. That's basically what I'm getting at. I appreciate you, and I'll catch you on the next one.